Hi everyone, this is my account, Skill to Me. I have been playing old school RuneScape since it released, and my focus the last couple years has been on an Iron Man account and group Iron Man modes. But, on the side, I have been playing around with my skiller. Originally, I wanted to keep this account as a level 3 skiller, but I truly longed to have a main account again. That got me thinking, what can I do to turn this skiller into a main in a fun and exciting way? So I present to you the Wheel of Fate, Old School RuneScape Edition. In this series, I will let the Wheel of Fate decide what I will do in each episode. The wheel will be separated into 3 main categories: skilling, tasking, and minigames or bosses. After the main category is decided, I will then spin a secondary wheel to determine the main objective for that episode. The goal of this series will be to make progress towards maxing and filling out the collection log without being stuck to a grind for hundreds of hours at a time. These are the current levels I have on the account. I have 99 cooking, fire making, and by the end of this episode I will have 99 fletching as well. I'm really excited to get this wheel spun, but first, let me go ahead and knock out that 99 fletching goal that I set. Cue the montage.
Level up completed.
There it is. 98 fletching has been achieved. One more level. Let's make this final push so we can spin the wheel. With these last 2 bows strung, the 99 fletching grind has finally come to an end.
Level up completed.
In total, just over 29,000 magic longbows were strung, worth almost 37 mil. That was about 5 million profit from this batch alone at the time of buying all the materials. With all 99s, I gotta do the obligated skill cape emote. And now with fletching out of the way, let's get back to the rules of the Wheel of Fate. Like I covered earlier, it all starts with the main Wheel of Fate. Each of the sections has its own secondary wheel to further narrow down what my focus will be on for the next episode. Now let's get into some rules. First, we're going to spin the wheel to determine the objective. Multiple spins may be needed per episode, depending on how quickly the objectives can be completed. There will be additions to the wheels as the account progresses. This includes new bosses or more demanding objectives. And most importantly, I want to have fun. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get this wheel spun. Alright, skilling is what the wheel has spun, so let's see what skill it's going to choose now. Looking at this wheel, it has every skill that I do not currently have a 99 in. Some of these skills I am very excited for, and others are going to be a real grind. Without wasting any more time, let's see what the wheel has in store for me. Well, it looks like it's gonna be a fishing episode. Now, it's time to put together some objectives to progress the fishing skill. I believe that these tasks will be enough of a challenge for the next week's time frame. And who knows, maybe I'll even add another pet or two to the collection. Real quick before we wrap up, let me do a quick bank video just to serve as a starting point for the series. So, like I said, this account started as a level 3 skiller. I rushed Wintertod to get 99 fire making, I cooked for max profit to get 99 cooking, and I dropped over some unwanted dupes from both of my iron accounts. With that being said, this bank is going to have a decent cash stack and a future gear tab. Starting out, you will see that I have a lot of runes. I splashed to 55 magic and bought profitable outs on the GE, mainly d'hide bodies in bulk. Now, this first tab has my cash stack, and it has some fire making gear in it. This next tab has all the loot from Wintertod crates, and some Temporos loot, as well as my tools. I have a lot of Irrit seeds because of the insane profit that can be made from farming them. I do also have a lot of high-level raw fish that need to be cooked for some decent food for the future. Overall, this tab has a lot of resources for skilling, especially crafting and smithing. Up next is an herb lore tab. It's very basic, but I have a few supersets for when I get into the combat training. Fishing tab. As you can see, I do have a lot of feathers for barbarian fishing for that passive agility and strength levels. I do need to get to cooking some of that raw food because my supplies are looking really low right now. Going a little out of order, but here is all my random event clothing, really not much to see there. This is my main skilling tab. Ignore all of these magic longbows because they've already been strung. I have some more crafting supplies here. Should be enough to get me into the high 80s just passively. This is my pet, Cape of Accomplishment, and random clue reward tab. Not much to see for right now. And a junk tab with some stuff from caskets obtained from Temporos, along with my burnt food. Now, this is going to be the gear tab for the future. As you can see, I have some mid-game gear for all 3 forms of combat. Obsidian, some barrows, blowpipe, blessed d'hide. Total value of just over 34 mil. With that being said, the total bank value is at 248 mil. Now, onto the quests, diaries, and combat achievements. As you can imagine, not a lot of quests have been done on this account. I'll very quickly go through the list. Even fewer diaries have been done on this account. Well, I've almost completed the Ardone Easy diaries. Now, on to the combat achievements. As you can see, I almost have the easy tier unlocked. I have completed Temporos combat achievements, and I still need to go back to Wintertod and complete the Wintertod achievements. But yeah, this is where the account sits at the moment, at the start of this series. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my very first YouTube video. I would love to hear back on what I can improve on, and also, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content and want to see more of it. I had a lot of fun learning how to put this together, and I really can't wait to see where this series will take me. Anyways, this is goodbye for now, as I go and get prepared for the next grind. See ya!